Hey gang, Mark here. Just trying something different. Trying to maybe expand the YouTube channel a little beyond just reviews. Wanted to show you, I just got mail today. I get these packages. I deal with MVD a lot, music video distributors. They give me a lot of the discs that I review, a lot of the Arrow discs, they represent a lot of the cult labels now, and they're really a fantastic company. And I don't say that just because they give me free stuff, but they represent a lot of the cult labels and the kind of movies that I love. As you know, Cinemaniacs. It went from being a show with two guys, two seats, to one guy, one seat. And we used to really review all of the major new releases, a lot of the major video releases, a lot of the formerly theatrical releases that are back on video. And since it's been just me, I do what I want to do, which is whatever's new in the theater that I can see, mostly edgy culture stuff, but also, the mainstream stuff. And then on video, I like to do, whatever I can get my hands on that looks good. So I just got a package from MVD today I wanted to show you. So these will be things I'm reviewing. The way I usually review stuff is I try to put it up, if I can, a week before release date so people can know about it, not too crazy early, but within enough time to, make your pre-order or make your buying decisions. So this is a new label I've never heard of before. This is First Line Films, European Classic Movies. I'm all for that. This is a Blu-ray, European Westerns #1. And this is the 7 from Texas. The bonus feature on this is $100,000 for Lassiter. It's a DVD. So 7 from Texas is a Blu-ray, Lassiter is a DVD. I've never heard of these films, and I'm excited. I love spaghetti westerns. I love Euro westerns. I've always been curious about the German westerns, Lederhosen westerns they're called. I've never seen any, but I hope to one day. And so I'll give you a little. I can't review this because I haven't watched it yet, but comes in a nice, clear, heavy case. And what do we have in here? We have a 7 from Texas. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Poster reproductions. We get, wow, this is why it's so heavy. We get a 7 film insights by Tom Betts. It's an entire booklet about 7 from Texas. We get 7 from Texas, another booklet about 7 from Texas. Wow. And then you get your 2 discs, 7 from Texas and $100,000 for Lassiter. And then on the inside of that, we have, this is a very European thing. I've always liked this. You have the clear case so you can see the double-sided insert in there. So this is, I hope they do more of these. I hope this is successful enough to do more because I love the Euro Westerns. And my God, it's like Euro Westerns and Kung Fu movies. I've seen so many. I've read about so many. And I keep reading about, it's like every few weeks, like, hey, here's 50 more you've never heard of. It's insane how many of those came out in their era. And that was Dorado Films. That was that for this right here. It was it's tiny font, and I'm doing this on the fly. It was First Line Films Incorporated and Dorado Films. So if you're looking this up to pre-order that, you might have to look for one or the other. But really, the 7 from Texas should get you there. Also, I actually have the first film in this series. I haven't watched yet. Maybe I'll watch that and review it as well. This is, speaking of fine family films, this is Giantess Battle Attack. This is the sequel to Jim Wynorski's Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl. Jim Wynorski is fun. If you don't know Jim Wynorski's stuff, he did a lot of stuff going back to the early 80s. Lost Empire is great. He did Return of Swamp Thing. He did Deathstalker 2. He did Chopping Mall. He's done so many movies under so many names. They're wonderful. Has an eye for the ladies. And so this is Giantess Battle Attack. So it's going to be pretty silly and goofy. This is a Charles Band production. It's out on Full Moon Features, so it's a Full Moon Pictures. He's been doing a lot of work for Full Moon lately. He did Bigfoot or Bust for Full Moon. He did Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl for Full Moon, and now this. And I think he's still going. I think he just finished Murderbot for Full Moon. So then on the inside, you got the disc with the picture, and that's that. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun, let's see. These aren't usually very long. 59 minutes. At this point, I have come to greatly appreciate shorter films. I love a movie. If a movie is long, it doesn't bug me at all because, hey, it's more fun for my buck. But when you're like me and you've got just physically mountains of movies to watch, and you've got hard drives full of totally legitimately downloaded films that are not available on video anywhere and were required long ago, not even by me. It's like the shorter the better. I'm looking at volume, folks. So I'm not offended by a short running time, only if the movie is so good and it feels like you get cut off. Otherwise, so many movies, theatrical studio films now, 2 hours, 3 hours, 3+. I guess the latest John Wick was probably in the neighborhood of 3, people are saying, and I loved it. It could have been even longer, but a lot of the times I'm just like, let me get on with my life. And then lastly, this is a film that's been out for a while. This is What She Said, The Art of Pauline Kael. This is something MVD has had out for a bit of time, and this is getting newfound interest because Quentin Tarantino has announced or insinuated that his final film will be called The Critic, about a film critic, and a lot of people are thinking it's going to be about Pauline Kael. So this is a documentary that's out there. I believe it's streaming as well. This has been out a couple years. I'm going to watch that and review it and let y'all know what I think and talk about the extras, which I believe feature Quentin Tarantino. So just a little update. As they say, I feels weird doing this because I've always ever just done these reviews and mostly it was for TV. But if please like and comment and subscribe and all that stuff. I'm going to try to make this channel a little bit more active than it has been now that I have this wonderful spacious studio space with a lovely purple chair in the background. So let me know what you think. If you want me to do more of these, I'll let you know what I get as I get in. I can give you quick little infos about these discs well before they come out. Sometimes they give me these things like a month ahead of time, so I can give you extras lists. I can show you the packaging if I get the packaging, all that. Anyway, I am Mark. I am the Cinemaniac, and I will see you right here on YouTube.